Pundits in Washington, D.C. and the mainstream media have expressed their shock that people are coming together, regardless of political party, to express their outrage about insurance companies and the way they treat people. Hi guys, it's Will, your favorite rural campaign and elections expert. Let's talk about why. You have to have lived on another planet for the last 30 years to not understand why the American people are fed up with insurance companies. Everybody I know has a story about how an insurance company has either denied them the critical services that they need or has denied them the life-saving medicines that make their life better. And the reason for all of this? Because insurance is a for-profit industry. We are one of the few countries still left in the civilized and advanced world that makes treating people who are sick a for-profit industry, and that's got to change. As a course of habit, insurance companies make it a regular business practice to deny claims, delay claims, and try to make it nearly impossible for expensive medical treatments and drugs to be paid for by the policies that we put up good money for. So is it any wonder that when a CEO from one of these large for-profit insurance companies is unalived on a major street in a major city in America, that America doesn't express sympathy for that action? And while I don't condone the action that took place, I'd like to remind all of the hand-wringers out there that almost every family in America has experienced some kind of distraught situation based on the denials of an insurance company for life-saving treatment or drugs. And no group of people is more affected by insurance companies and the lack of coverage than people that live in rural America. Over the next 3 years, we're in risk of seeing 700 rural healthcare facilities close in this country, most of them hospitals, most of them providing critical care in a short need of time for people that live on farms and ranches throughout the country. I've mentioned in previous videos that when I was 12 years old, I was involved in a serious farm accident. I got my left arm caught in the power takeoff on a tractor, and it took nearly 2.5 hours for the ambulance to arrive on our farm and get me to a hospital some 40 miles away. Local hospitals and medical care centers are critical care that's needed in the short term to stabilize patients until you can get them to larger hospitals for critical treatment. This is why I'm going to continue to carry the Democratic with a big D message out to rural areas to say there's only one party fighting for better health care in this country, and that's the Democratic Party. We need nationalized health care in this country, and we need it now, and it needs to be paid for by the American people and administered in such a way that it's not a profit industry. We need the bloodsuckers in the insurance companies to be taken out of the equation, and it needs to be our doctors and our families that determine what healthcare treatments are best for us. Now, there are going to be a lot of people out there, the so-called experts, whose pockets are lined with insurance money, that say we just can't do this in this country. But you know what? It's done all over the world, and it's done effectively, and it works quite well. So maybe the hand-wringers in Washington, D.C. and in the national media who have expressed their dismay that Americans could feel this way about the activities of the last 2 weeks, just maybe they could spend a little time thinking about all the families out here in the heartland that have experienced the exact same loss at the hands of insurance companies that are run for a profit. That's the word from the back 40. I'm Will, and I hope you have a great day.